We begin in Lancaster County, where hundreds of neighbors packed a Columbia Borough Council meeting. They're concerned over two controversial development issues.
So one was a bid for the former McGinness Airport site, which the council unanimously voted against.
And the other was a proposed data center zoning amendment, which was ultimately tabled.
Fox 43 Sydney Nauman explains the proposals up for discussion and what is at stake for people right now who live in Columbia.
Hundreds of people filled the Columbia Borough Fire Hall Tuesday, so many that council members threatened to shut the meeting down unless about 300 people left the building due to fire regulations. The meeting had already been moved from the municipal building to handle the expected crowd, and even the fire hall couldn't hold everyone. That decision sparked immediate pushback from residents.
You cannot kick 300 people out to continue this meeting when everyone has a say and needs to be in here. There are decisions being made on behalf of the people, and they all need to hear what y'all have to say and need to be in this room.
Dozens of people stayed outside the building watching a live stream on their phones so they wouldn't miss discussions that could impact their homes and neighborhoods. At the center of the debate, two major issues: possible changes to the borough's data center zoning ordinance and the potential sale of the former McGinness Airport property to Sadia Holdings, the only company to submit a bid. Sadia Holdings mainly manages retail spaces, but it does operate a large distribution center in Lancaster County, and residents worry the roughly 41-acre property could eventually become a data center site. Nearly 1,500 people have already signed a petition opposing data center development in the borough. The borough solicitor says while no official data center plans have been presented, current zoning rules already open the door for that type of development.
I think council kind of spoke to that when they passed that amendment back in 2025, that they would allow data centers out here. But I think it's our job, my job as the solicitor, to make sure that if that were to happen out here, that there's the right regulations in place.
Back in 2025, council approved a zoning change allowing data centers by right, meaning future projects could move forward without additional public hearings or special approvals. And Tuesday, council stopped short of taking action on new data center restrictions. Council tabled the discussion after saying a draft amendment still isn't ready for a vote, despite the topic being listed under action items for the meeting. For many in the crowd, the biggest frustration wasn't just the possibility of a data center, but what they call a lack of transparency from borough leaders.
We don't get to know all the little details until they vote yes, and so we need real transparency from this council.
Some residents also questioned whether the borough should have purchased the property in the first place, arguing it creates a conflict of interest when the same officials oversee zoning decisions. Sydney Nauman, Fox 43 News.